Assalamu alaikum friends. Once again I am with you with another video of inventory management software part 4. In our last three videos we have learned how to add product from user form to Excel sheet, and for that we have created this user form 1. This was the user form which we have created. Now in this video we will learn, because there are many features in this user form, so we will not be able to complete all the features, but um some uh, some button coding and some features we will try to finish in this video. So first of all, what I want in this video is that when I run this form, so after adding LPO and delivery note number, when I enter any product ID here, so it should give me all the remaining values like item code, product name, unit and stock. For that I will add some coding here, but before I add it, uh, as you know, this list, maybe most of you does not know about this list box, so I just want to give them a reference that here is this list box. Okay, so you can just drag it here. Okay, and other text boxes and command buttons you already know about it. So for that, um, showing values from this text box to other text boxes, what I will do is I will double click this text box, which is text box 3, and I will paste this value here. And let me explain this value. First of all, we'll mention on error resume next. This line we already discussed before, that we mentioned this line to avoid any errors. So in case if the value does not find, okay, so it should not give us any error. Then we have created two variables, dim I as long and last row as long. Last row is equal to is last row, which is this line also you know about it, that we have discussed many times this line of code, sheet product list dot range a and dot count. Then we have created this loop for I is equal to 5 to last row. I is our loop, okay, and 5 to last row means in our product list it will cover from row 5 to wherever our last data is mentioned. So then this condition we have used, if sheet product list dot cells I column A dot value is equal to text box 3, means if text box 3 match the value with column A, any of the row of column A, then before then this or condition also in case of value, because if you'll this mention VL, when we mention VL, it it reflects the value when we are referring the value. Okay, so for that we mention again this code, that sheet product list dot cells I column A dot value is equal to val bracket open mean dot text box 3 then. So the meaning of this code is that if the sheet 1 column A, any of the row matches with the text box 3 of our user form 2, and this is the text box 3, then all the values of sheet of the cell I is, as I already mentioned here, this is the row, okay, all the from 5 to last row, and these are the columns B, C, D, and this is the H. H is coming from stock sheet, and other remaining 3 are coming from product list sheet. So all the values of column B, C, D, and H, and the rows I rows will reflect in these text boxes. Why we need this? Because in this way you don't need to type the remaining values every time. Obviously, when you enter any product ID, all the values will come. So you will enter only quantity, okay, and you have to mention only LPO and GN number, and then you can proceed. So now, before running, this is the text box. We will empty the text boxes, okay, if there is no value mentioned in the text box 3. Means if there is no product ID mentioned, so other text boxes also will remain empty. So now let us run this. As you can see, these are our product list, okay. So I will just mention here. Here you go. You can see all the remaining corresponding values showing in the remaining text boxes, and this stock coming from our stock sheet. Let me change it. Text product ID. Product ID number 4. These are the item. This is the item 4. This is product detail. This is unit, and this is stock. And stock you can see 86, and I will show you. You can see product ID 4 and stock is 86. So it will also show you the stock. But there is one question will raise, I think, in your mind, that it is not possible that all the product ID anyone can memorize. This is a very valid question, and there should be a solution for that. Because if you don't know the product ID, then there is no benefit of this coding. So for that, I found a solution that when we double click this text box, there should be one window where I can find my required product ID, and when I select any product ID, then it shows in these text boxes. So for that, what I will do is, so first of all, what I will do, that I will double click this text box, okay, and I will change the event here. I will select double click event, because I want to I want that the one window should open when I double click this text. So I will enter in this event. That when I double click this text box, so user form 3 should be shown. This is our user form 3, okay, which is I already designed before. So that in this list, I want that all the product details shown in this text box, and when I search, I can filter it, and then I can select. So for that, I will add. I will double click this, okay, and as you can see, this code I already mentioned. Dim I as long, this variable we have created, and then me textbox1 dot text is equal to format str conv me dot textbox1 vv lowercase. Then me dot listbox1 dot clear. It will clear all the items from the list box, whatever showing in the list box, and then it will add first these headings of the list box, which is our product ID, item code, product name, unit group. It is all our heading of our product list. Then we have created this loop for I is equal to 5 to sheet. This is the same which we already discussed, that it will create loop of our product list, and after that we have created this len command, sheet product list dot cell I comma 3, okay. This is column, because we want that I want to search on the basis of product name. Okay, that is why I select this I3. Then A is equal to me dot text box 1 dot text length. It is the length of our text box 1. This is our text box 1. Then after this what will happen is this one will show our heading of the product list. These line of code will filter the data. These lines will filter our data. Okay, and after meeting this condition, if the text box 1 value is equal to our product name, which is column 3, then the filter result will shown in the list box. Okay, so after this, another thing we want in our text box, that when we select any product from that, so this one. So when we select any product, okay, so then when we click this, so this form should close and the value should go to user form number 2. So for that, what we'll do, first of all, I will open this user form number 2, user form number 3, and I will double click this select, and you can see here this is the code user form 2 dot text box 3 dot text, because we are transferring data from one user form to another user form, so that's why we will give the user form reference as well, and of text box 3. Then this is the reference of list box 1, and what we want, that when we select this, user form 3 should be unloaded. Same code will come here also, which is when we click this button, so it will select the value and it will close. Then the values will be transferred to text box user form 2. But same thing we want, that when we select any value and we double click on this value, so the same operation should be executed. So for that, we'll double click this also, and we'll enter the same code here as well. So let us check this, that our codes are working fine. As you can see, I enter product ID. Okay, now I will double click this and I will enter. There you go, you can see the values are coming. I write only H, and the all the values which are containing H showing in the list box, and you can filter it more. You can see when I select this, okay, and I'll click this, the value will come here, and it can come in other. If you double click this, it will still show in the text boxes. So here, so I think for today is enough, and I hope you like this video. If you still did not subscribe the channel, please subscribe the channel, and there are more videos I'm going to post very soon. And in next video, we'll learn how to add data from these text boxes to list box, and from list box to Excel sheet. Because quite possible in one LPO there are many products, so one by one we'll add the all products in this list box, and then all in one time we can transfer it to Excel sheet. So inshallah we will meet soon. Thanks for watching.